Welcome, friends! LostScarf here, and it's time for the newest Star Wars movie watches. In preparation for Episode 9, we're watching all the Star Wars movies again, and today's going to be Rogue One, because we're watching them chronologically. We've watched the prequels, we've watched Solo, now it's time for Rogue One, which goes directly into 4. So, perfect timing on this. And since we're not Jedis, we're people with guns, phew! Okay, so, Jyn Erso's the main character here. This was the first spin-off. There's only been 2. It depends if you count other things, but there's only been 2. We've already seen the other one. Nobody knew what was going to happen. No one knew if this was going to be good, going to be terrible, what. We had episode 7. Everyone really liked it, but it was very safe. Then this was coming out. And so people weren't sure. But they still saw it because it made $1 billion. So, woo! Solo barely made $300 million? Rogue about 400 million. Rogue One makes over $1 billion. And, what is it? This is off the heels of 7. 7 made $2 billion, by the way. So, not bad. Not bad. Making $1 billion after that. Because people weren't sure about it, but it did fine enough. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I won't say any of the spoiler things to complain or praise, but, it's an uneven movie. Also, it's reflected in the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gives 84, Metacritic gives it 65. It's better than average at best, and it's really great at, better than average at worst, really great at best. Like, it's pretty good, I think. What I remember is Forrest Whitaker just devouring the scenery. Holy crap. Jyn Erso, what I like is the characters, you enjoy them for your time with them in this movie. I like them. Jyn Erso's cool. Not Han Solo's cool. Cassian Andrews is his freaking name, okay. KSO, I want to say 4, but that's not correct. That's potassium oxide. That's potassium. That's a chemical. Potassium permanganate is what I'm thinking. KSO4, that's his name, right? It's K, oh god, I don't remember it. No, KSO4 is potassium permanganate. That's a chemical that I use. Oh god, what's his name? Well, it's the droid. Every movie gets a droid. He's a fun droid. He's probably the best droid, honestly. Like, BB's cute, no. R2-D2 is R2-D2. C-3PO is annoying, and L3 was fun, but this is probably the best one outside of HK47. K2SO, there it is. I knew it was a number. K2SO, he's a fun character. What do you think? Krennic, the villain's pretty good. I like Krennic. Krennic's a pretty good villain. And of course, if everyone's heard it, the Vader scene's one of the best scenes ever. Holy crap. There should have been more. Not more of that, but just things like that in the prequels would have been amazing. Oh my god. That's way in the past thinking about that, but just, that's an amazing scene. And there's a lot of Easter eggs here and there, and it's just not a bad movie. Not a bad movie at all. So, let's watch it. Hey everybody. Hey, guess what? Sneak attack. Okay, so... Rogue One. It's a good movie. Good movie. Good movie. It made $1 billion, which doesn't always say it's a good movie, but Transformers. Good movie. The characters are good. I don't know. The first third is not the best. The second third gets better, and then the last third's really good. Everyone loves the last third because it's really good. My problem with all the Star Wars movies is I feel like they drag eventually. Because they have to go to so many places in these movies. You're like, geez, there's even more we're going through. But the last third's really strong here. I think usually they try to be really strong at the end of these movies. Because that's usually when the lightsaber battles are. But, it's just good. Just good to see it, and just seeing everything happening in the movie and all the characters. And just the characterization, this movie, because it's the first Star Wars spin-off, they tried to, let's just paint everything in much grayer tone. Because, what's his name? Not Han Solo. He's so great. Yeah, Cassian. Cassian is doing so much for the rebellion. but he's willing to break every egg. Like, he's breaking all the eggs. He's making a not very yummy omelet, because there's plenty of shells in there. He's just breaking them. And he's not my favorite character, because of course he's not the best. Jin's pretty cool, and you get to see just how things start out for her, and how you learn that she was part of a rebel group with Saul Guerrero and all that stuff. And God, freaking Forrest Whitaker just eats the scenery so hard. Like, her and him are fine. Like, whoever's the actress for Jyn Erso is amazing. She acts the hell out of her scene. She's really good. Felicity Jones. That's a name I should actually know. As far as I know. People like that actress, as far as I know. Forrest Whitaker's great as an actor. In this, he just went a little too ham. It's a little too ham in this movie. But you get the tone of it's a lot of, they're trying to make it gray, because like the pilot, in another version of this, the pilot gives them the message and then they move on to the next thing. In this version, the pilot's trying to do a good deed and it's going punished. Very punished. Really sucks to be that guy. Yeah, Bodhi. Really sucks to be Bodhi. Very unfortunate for him. It's interesting, real quick, just the CG. Grand Moff Tarkin, when he first shows up, I'm like, okay, so you're just gonna see him in the reflection and from behind, right? Because he's very CG right here. Turns around, holy crap, he's extremely CG. Did not expect him to do that, and then he's talking and everything, and it's alright. Like, you just have to accept that they needed a CG character here. You had to accept that. And it's alright. What surprises me is the Leia one, I thought was the best one. I think it's pretty good. There's people who say that's the worst one, which I don't understand. I think it's pretty good. But my thinking is, because Tarkin is so old and wrinkly, his wrinkles are smooth, which is weird. And Leia's young and not wrinkly, so she's supposed to look smooth, and it just looks fine. It looks like they just took footage from the movie, honestly. It's not even CG to me. It looks like that's what they did instead. Because they do that with the rogue leaders as well. Like, not rogue leaders, with the red leader and gold leader. Those guys are just footage taken from the originals. That's what they did there. And also mixing in new people and everything. And just pre-Porkins dying there. That's one of the unknowns where it's noticeable, like, that, yeah, it's not the same footage and all that stuff. It's interesting how that is, because couldn't you just have that old-style camera get that grain? That's a digression. I think it's a very enjoyable movie. It's, do the list, it's number 1. It beats Solo. Solo's number 2, and everything else is at 3rd place. Everything else is at last place. I just put all the prequels together. Some people feel like the prequels have been vindicated. I don't agree. I don't agree. I still think they're not the best. They're fine. They're not the best. They're not the greatest. And yeah, and that's just my word for it. There's plenty of people's word for it that you can take. It's only one neck bridge you can take at a time. But shot the gun again. But yeah, I think this is the best one so far. We're gonna get into the original trilogy, and it's gonna be interesting to see where that all stacks up, because of course everyone says, I almost said Revenge of the Jedi. The Empire Strikes Back is the greatest movie of all time in some cases, and this is the greatest Star Wars movie. And I have not seen it since I was a youth, so I have no idea. So it'll be good to see that again. It'll be good to see the original again, because I haven't seen any of them in a long time. I think I saw episode 4 when I was a teenager, and I'm like, oh hey, this is actually really slow. That was over 10-something years ago. I've randomly seen Return of the Jedi on occasion, just because for some reason that one gets shown on TV a lot more than the others. And then after that we get to do 7 and 8, so really curious how these are going to rank up. They're going to probably all be above Rogue One, potentially, but maybe not. Because this is, well, the classics that I haven't seen in a long time, so who knows with that. I like Krennic. Krennic was a fine villain. And what I find interesting is the people who were surprised they killed everyone at the end. They're like, oh wow, they really killed them all. I was like, well yeah, they don't show up ever again. I didn't think they were going to kill them all. I really thought they were just going to get away, and they decided to just not bother with their rebellion at all after that. At least Jyn. I figured at least Jyn was going to get away. But no, none of them get away. It's like, wow, it feels kind of bold to just kill everybody. Because a lot of people liked some of these characters. Like, I complain about romances Han Solo and Leia, not good. Luke and Leia, not good. Anakin and Padme, not good. Han and Kira, not bad. But the best relationship we've seen so far is the monk and the minigun guy. That gay couple is amazing. They're really good. You can really see it on them how much they care about each other. And yeah, this is the best relationship they've done. That really is. But of course, as we all know, the best scene of the entire movie. Son of a bitch. There we go. That scene. That, of course, is the best scene. Come on. Vader just wrecks. Of course, it's like a level. It's a max level fighting level 1. So it's really what it is, but it still looks really cool. And it just looks really cool. That's the best way to put it. It just looks really cool. We see him just dismantle these guys, and like the last guy's like, well, he knows he's dead, so just take the damn plans, take the plans, take the plans. And then he dies. And then, that's the thing, how Vader opens doors through a dude. That's how he opens a door. Holy crap. Forgot to mention K2SO, K2S4? No, K2SO? K2SO, holy crap. K2SO is a great character, the resident droid of the movie. He's good. I think, droid rankings, number 1. Number 1 droid. I will put L3 at second. C-3PO's last, we all know that. We all know C-3PO. C-3PO's at bottom, we all know that. That's just how it is. R2-D2, arguably for different people, would say is the top, for more ways than one. And then there's going to be BB-8, and everyone likes BB-8. Who doesn't like... Look at BB in the back! Like, who doesn't like BB-8? Seriously. As characters, as mime characters, BB-8's number 1. Like, R2-D2, I think the prequels actually hurt R2-D2 because they give him too much crap. So that is everything. It was a fun movie. Let me know what you think about it as well. Maybe you liked it more, maybe you liked it less than I did, but I thought it was pretty good. I think it ranks up pretty well right now before we get to the ones that everybody likes. And the one that nobody likes. Okay, some people like it, of course. Well, the jury is always going to be out on that one. But I had fun talking, hope you have fun watching and listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. Though, Rogue One does have the best post-credit scene there is, and that is Episode 4. Where's the button? There.